So my name is Jola Lekich, and I'm the Program Director for Global Campus Initiatives, which includes overseeing the Global Lounge as well as the MasterCard Foundation Scholars Program. To me, I guess education is a basic human right. I think I had recently read that 1 in 10 children in the developing world don't get to go to school. And to me, if it's a basic human right, it's something that all children should have access to. It's not only something to me that is important on a basic level, but it's also what can transform a country. It's what stops malnutrition, it's what improves health, it's to me the key in terms of improving equality between men and women. I think the literacy piece specifically is extremely important because that is part of basic education, but it's even more so something important. With literacy, it's what connects you to your identity. You can read and write about what's happened to your ancestors and know from a historical perspective what's happening. I think also in the past, only people with privilege had access to literacy, and I think now, to books, I should say, but I think now with the online presence, I still think there's a bit of privilege with that, but things are more accessible. And so to me, I think if you're not literate, then you are only counting on the argument of what people tell you. And if you have literacy, then you're able to back that up by reading and finding out more information based on your own ideas. So I think it's absolutely integral to a country and to its people. So Grace Rwanda, actually, we had done some research into different nonprofit organizations that were based in the Lower Mainland for International Development Week at the Global Lounge. And Grace Rwanda was one of the ones that we found out about. They're based in Langley, British Columbia, and what I really appreciated about them was that one of the founders is actually from Rwanda, and so I felt like they could really speak to the issues in that country. When I first heard about this AA project, Kome had approached me and asked me about different charities that I would recommend, and so I think I had given him a list of a few different charities, and Grace Rwanda was one of them. I actually thought that the project was a fantastic idea because it can bring to light a lot of different issues that students are trying to advocate for, and at the same time have some friendly competition with Simon Fraser University that could potentially just bring forth different perspectives on issues. In terms of the students at UBC, I would love to see a day where volunteering becomes a key aspect and a cornerstone of what all UBC students do. To me, volunteering and a project such as this one is what helps build empathy, it helps create connections to the community. I think it's what makes people realize that we're a lot more alike than what first meets the eye. And so I hope with a project like this one, students who get involved get to learn something more about Rwanda, they get to learn more about a charity that SFU is supporting, and they get to actually impact social change. I think a lot of students at university and the students I get to work with want to create change, but you have to do something about it. And I think if you just read about it, you write about it, you dream about it, that means nothing. But I think by partaking in projects such as this one, that's when you get to see true social impact.